first pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And towing the slab here, Ryan Wu. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And now, David Hamilton. That one fouled off. A changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rob Refsnyder digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. In the air, left field, Doyle. Moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. It features a great veteran presence, Alex Bregman.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
So up next, Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
What's good pitch there. 2 strikes. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. To third, Ramirez. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in New York and towing the slab, Garrett Whitlock. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Off the mark there, ball 1. And a pitch. And that's fouled off. And it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
3. Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And Ramirez is set down. In there safely.
Batting third.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. Soto went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and a base hit knocks in a run. The throw into second, but no chance to get him. It's an infield single.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
No balls. 1 strike.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And a foul ball. Soto, the runner at first, with 1 gone to the inning. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now here is Harper, coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying it off.
One out, runner at second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
The shortstop takes the ball.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. His 32nd of the year. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here is Jarren Duran.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this
Batting
first
eighth,
inning.
the
Lots
center
of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Outside low, and the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
That one pushed foul. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Manny Machado batting with one down, takes a strike. Machado went deep in his most recent game. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. Woo, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Boston.
change here, Greg Weisser.
Number 57.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And up next for New York, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Doyle stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he can't handle it, gets away. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. And it's now a 6-run lead. Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto now. RBI single his last time up. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We played 2 full. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Wilyer Abreu.
Woo back to work. And that one fouled off. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And there's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 8, the catcher, Connor Wong.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
So digging in, Cedon Rafaela.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one out in front that time. Nice grab.
Now batting, shortstop David Hamilton.
And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Two on, 1 out. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
The batter,
Rob
the
Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Refsnyder.
Slice down the right side. Abreu, the lead runner at second. Wong at first, 2 out of the inning. Foul ball. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check out
off
what's been
for the
happening of
Yankees,
late.
the
Really
right
been
fielder,
playing well.
Aaron Judge.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That missed by a lot. 2-1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Abreu hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 outs.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on the plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Lindor takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Duran makes the play. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jarren Duran.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Wu winds and deals. Hit on the ground to short. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Casas in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Machado. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Fouled off left side. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pitching for
Welcome
Boston.
back, and they turn to a new
Number
arm as we kick
44.
off the bottom of the fourth. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Yainer Diaz.
Leading off
Now
for
at
the
the plate.
Yankees,
Fly to
the
center
catcher,
his first
Yainer
time.
Diaz.
Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back on this one. Gone! Straight into the visitor's bullpen. It just got out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for New York, Jackson Merrill. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. And ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one missed.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Brenton Doyle
Now
will hit next.
left fielder,
Singleton
Brenton
scored his first time.
Doyle.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Bregman to first. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Abreu makes the grab, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Splits the plate, 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunity.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. Just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. And the slider just misses. Runner at second, nobody out. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks it, no big deal.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ref Snyder stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Chisholm on his way over, brings it in, and that is that. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're down 7-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Right side, Casas takes it to the back, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The right fielder, number
right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 out, space is empty. And now Aaron Judge. And ball
1-0.
one to Judge. Judge, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball 2. 2-0 to count.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. And they're on top 7-1. Welcome back as
Leading
we take a
off for the
check
Red
of the
Sox,
current
the left fielder,
standings.
Jarren Duran.
Woo back to work. Foul ball there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back
Now
into the outfield for that
baseman,
catch. We all know those can be a little
Casas.
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Pretty rare
No ball.
location right
One
there,
strike.
right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Brian Wu with the strikeout. Woo, woo.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and
The
that's a
first
pretty
baseman,
good
number
demonstration
13,
of what power
Manny
pitching is all about. He's got the
Machado.
stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Manny Machado now. His July and August splits there. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And Manny gets a piece. Next pitch is
Ball off the
outside.
plate.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Got him swinging. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce Harper.
Come on, Yankees.
That misses the zone, and that
One
is
ball,
ball
no
1.
strikes.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino appears to be getting loose. Hendricks warming up as well. Inside, and the count is 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to Casas.
That's an out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses,
1-1.
and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, center field. Rafaela pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, New York.
And ball 1. That one
2-0.
well upstairs. And it's 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Stay hot up there.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Time
2
called.
strikes.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. This game's a bit of a
Leading
blowout,
off for the
Siggy. Let's talk
Red
about
Sox,
something
the
random.
second baseman,
Let's do it.
Alex
Boo, growing up, who was
Bregman.
your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And that's in there for strike 1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now.
Up next
Just
is the Red
disconnected
Sox.
from head to toes in terms of the
One.
sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized. Oh, behind the back, and that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of
The
the
center
air,
fielder,
lets the
number
defense
3,
work behind him with another ground ball.
Rafaela.
Good execution. Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Wong off of first with 2 away. That one not
1-2.
close, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
83.
7th. Renan Bernardino.
And with the
Bernardino.
big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers or numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of
Leading
appearance
off
the same
for
way
the
you would for
Yankees,
one in a
the
close
center
game.
fielder,
And
Jackson
stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson
Merrill.
Merrill. 1 for 2.
Come on, New York.
And
Ball
that's
1.
downstairs and outside.
1-0.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's go Yankees.
Ball.
That's down and in. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot
Now
of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Doyle.
Man at first, nobody out. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions.
Now batting,
Great
second
athleticism,
baseman,
and he
Jazz
snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a
Chisholm.
base hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check
That's the ball.
swing, no appeal.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball.
And ball
That's the ball.
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, third baseman, Jose.
And up next for New York,
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Come on, Yankees. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
batting,
it's
the
about the
designated
process. He
hitter.
did
Wow.
everything right there. Nothing to
Soto.
show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Juan Soto. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Ball.
In the dirt. The 1-0. And
2-0.
misses inside.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two on, 2 outs.
Three balls, 1
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Aaron Judge waits on deck. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And there's a hit. One run across. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, only 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Hamilton.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Woo still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Merrill pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Rob.
Now the number 2 hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now, Jarren Duran. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
We need a base hit here. Let's go, New York.
Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Feed to second, that's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so
Now
easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Francisco Lindor. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. 1-1. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with
batting,
control.
the catcher,
Jarren Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees.
Go, Yanks.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's down and away.
1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now
Here comes
batting,
the skipper,
center fielder,
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brennan Bernardino will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the
Boston.
Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Liam
31.
Hendricks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
Hendricks.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center, Rafaela. And that's the 3rd out. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Through 8 full, the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take
for
a look at
Boston,
their upcoming
the first
schedule.
baseman, Tristan Casas.
Wu back to work. And a strike in there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny
Machado up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1-1.
The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And delivers
2-2.
outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.